You have never loved me. You have only tried it pleasant to be in love with me. It is perfectly troubled. When I was at home with Papa, he told me his opinion about everything. And so I had the same opinion, and if I differed from him, I concealed the fact, because he would not have liked it. He called me his doll child, and he played with me just as I used to play with my dolls. And when I came to live with you, I meant that I was simply transferred from Papa's hands into yours. You arranged everything according to your own taste, and so I got the same taste as your else I pretend to. I am really not quite so rich. I think sometime the one and sometime the other. When I look back on it, it seems to me as if I have been living here like a poor woman, just from hand to mouth. I have excited merely to perform trick for you, Torvald. But you will have it so. You and Papa have committed a great sin against me. It is your fault that I have made nothing of my life. Thank you for your attention. This is all from me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Dimas Dwi Putra. So today I will read some monologues from drama Hamlet by William Shakespeare. Yet here, letters, aboard, aboard for shame. The wind sits in the shoulder of your sail, and you are stayed for there my blessing with thee. And this few percept in the memory, sit you character, give you thoughts no tongue, nor any unappropriated thought his act, be you familiar, but by no means vulgar. Those friends you has, and their adoption try, grapple them to till soul with hopes of steel, but do not dull to palm with entertainment of each new hedge, unfledged combat. Beware of entrance to a quarrel, but being in, where that the opposite may beware of thee. Give every man your ear, but few your voice. Take each man can share, but reserve to judgment. Costly the habit as the purse can buy, but not express in fancy. Rich, not gaudy, for the apparel of proclaims the man. And they in France of the best rank and station are not most alike, and generous chief in that. Neither a broser nor a lender be, for loan of lose both itself and friend, and borrowing dulls the age for husbandry. This above all, to thin oneself be true, and it must follow as the night, the day. You canst not then be false to any man. Farewell, my blessing season in this India.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, good morning.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi
wabarakatuh.
wabarakatuh.
Okay,
Morning
we
to
are from group 2. Today we are going to discuss about Hamlet by William Shakespeare. Before we start the discussion, we will introduce ourselves. My name is Daina as a moderator, and my colleague is Sekar Dwi Andini as speaker 1. And Sekar, you can push your hands up, please.
Hello, my name is Kar. I'm the speaker 1.
Okay, and next, Alvina Amelia as speaker 2.
Hello, I'm Alvina. I'm speaker 2.
Okay, Maulina as speaker 3.
Speaker 3.
Okay, and the last is Dimas Dwi Putra as speaker 4.
I'm speaker 4, Dimas Dwi Putra.
Okay, and then the conclusion and closing will be taken by moderator. So please get our screen and look at that. Characters in Hamlet. In Hamlet drama have 9 characters. The first is Hamlet. Hamlet is son of the late king and nephew of the present king as Claudius. And next, Claudius is king of Denmark, Hamlet's uncle and brother to the former king. And then Gertrude is queen of Denmark and Hamlet's mother. Polonius as chief counselor to the king, and Polia as Polonius' daughter. Horatio is friend of Hamlet, and Laertes is Polonius' son. Paul, Timon, and Cornelius as courtiers. And the last is Rosencrantz and Guildenstern is courtiers and friends of Hamlet. In this drama have theme or genre. The theme is about Shakespearean tragedy and death. Okay, the next about historical of drama. This part will be presented by Miss Sekar Andini as Patrawan. And my friend Sekar, you can start now.
Historical of drama. The tragedy of Hamlet, Prince of Denmark, or usually abbreviated as Hamlet, is one of Shakespeare's most popular plays and the most influential in world literature. Written by Shakespeare between 1600 or 1601, performed July 1602, published 1603, and set in Denmark. This drama consists of 5 acts. The character 5 acts. This tragedy tells of a king who died mysteriously. His wife then married his brother. The king fired out the royal palace. He wants his son Hamlet to seek revenge. Sensitive prince Hamlet was to take revenge at all costs.
Okay, thank you, Sekar. And next about short story or plot, and we will presented by Alvina Amelia Putri.
First summary of the journey or plot. The ghost of the king of Denmark tells his son Hamlet to avenge his murder by killing the young king, Hamlet uncle. Hamlet feigns madness, contemplates life and death, and seeks revenge. His uncle, fearing for his life, also devises plot to kill Hamlet. The play ends with a duel during which the king, when Hamlet, opponent, and Hamlet himself are all killed. At one, the ghost of King Hamlet showed up and asks his son to avenge his death. Late at night, gore and the battlements of Denmark as the glory castle are made by Marathon. Prince Hamlet's friend was born. The bird described a ghost they have seen that resembles Hamlet's father, the recently deceased king. At that moment, the ghost reveals and infinity decided to tell Hamlet. Claudius Hamlet, uncle, married Hamlet, recently married mother, becoming the new king of Denmark. Hamlet continues to mourn for his father, that influenced his mother lack of loyalty. When Hamlet hears of the palace for him, he ran to see it for himself. The ghost appeals to Hamlet, claiming intent to the unpaid loss of his father. He tells Hamlet about how Claudius, the current king, and Hamlet's uncle murdered him, and Hamlet swore against it for his father. Hamlet decided to feign madness while he tells the truth of the ghost allegation, are always a good idea in such situation. Act 2. Hamlet faked insanity. He invited the king and queen to watch the monster play, which is intended to invoke the wrath of the king. According to his plan, Hamlet began to act strangely. He rejected Ophelia, while Claudius and Polonius, the royal attendant, spied on him. They had hoped to find the reason for Hamlet's sudden change in behavior, but, but could not. Claudius summons Guildenstern and Rosencrantz, a friend of Hamlet, to find out what it does. Their arrival coincided with a group of traveling actors that Hamlet had into mind. Hamlet wrote a play which included scenes that mimic the murder of Hamlet's father. During rehearsal, Hamlet and the actor plot to present Hamlet playing before the king and queen. Actually, Hamlet and Horatio succeed in invoking the wrath of the king. 2. The queen broke down under some indictment. 3. Hamlet accidentally killed them in his troubled violence. At 4. 1. Ophelia went insane and died by drowning. 2. Letters returned and attempted revolution. 3. The evil plot of Laertes and the king. At 5. 1. Death of the main character. 2. Horatio is tasked to tell the truth. 3. Vercingetorix summons the Great Council. On the way back to Denmark, Hamlet meets Horatio in the graveyard, or along with the gravedigger, where they talk of the chains of life and death. Ophelia funeral procession arrives in the fairy saint's graveyard. What's life? Hamlet comforts Letters, Ophelia's brother, who has taken his father's place at the court. A duel is arranged between Hamlet and Letters. During the match, Claudius conspires with Letters to kill Hamlet. They claim that Hamlet was either a passionate rabbit or passionate one. The plans go away when Bertram unwittingly turns from the passionate love and dies. Then both Letters and Hamlet are wounded by the passionate love, and Letters dies. Hamlet, in his death throes, kills Claudius. Hamlet dies, leaving only his friends Horatio to explain the truth to the new king, Vercingetorix, as he returns in victory from the police wars.
Thank you, Calvina. And next, about short description about author. And this part will be presented by Maulina as speaker 3. Maulina, you can start now.
Okay. Short description about Elder William. William Shakespeare told Hamlet exposed the corruption amongst rulers but sought his use of his imagery and Hamlet continues conversation between old Hamlet and King Claudius. Shakespeare portrays Claudius as a typical mischievous king in his exploration of the necessary qualities of a king made clear in Claudius. Astuteness as a politician, Shakespeare brings to question the traditional view of the king being above the law, punishment, and correction, exposing Claudius' human fault, as well as passing the audience to morally question whether Claudius' occasion was expectable. But Shakespeare King differ from that of the reverse strategy, as unlike the dog, Claudius still has some acknowledgement of his wrong as seen in his prior scans, whereas the dog is openly lectured and unjust, seen in the delay the younger son's punishment despite his lack of remorse. Biography of William Shakespeare. Name, name, occupation, birth, firework, philosopher. Birth date April 23, 1564. Death of April 23, 1616. Education King New School. Place of birth Stratford, upon United Kingdom. Place of death Stratford, upon United Kingdom. Nickname Bird of Avon, Swan of Avon, the bird. Works from 154 sonnets in drama, 37 plays.
Okay, thank you, Kalina. And next, about analysis of the drama will be taken by Dimas Dwi Putra as speaker 4. And Dimas, you can start now.
Analysis of the drama. Shakespeare used the statistic device of a play within a play to pass his information to the audience, as well as helping him develop his plot. Shakespeare has in this case, therefore, used the main actor Hamlet in portraying this device. Hamlet, who is a character in the play, is again seen in another play within the play, in which he acts in order to be in a position to kill Claudius. Hamlet is a play that depicts a vivid drama of melancholy and insanity, as well as being famous for the ghostliness. In this play, Shakespeare has used various elements of literature to develop the plot of the play. In this case, the writer has used characters, setting, symbols, themes, characterization, and other elements of literature in the development of the plot. The writer has used this element correlatively to achieve his plot. Themes are used to develop character in the play. For instance, the writer has used the theme of betrayal to develop the main character, Hamlet. The writer used the name of the play as the name of the main actor, while other characters in the play help in development of the predominant theme in the main character. The theme of madness has also played a major role in the development of the plot. Insanity was used in many revenge tragedies, like in the first revenge tragedy of Shakespeare, Titus Andronicus. Unlike in the case of Hamlet, where the madness is ambiguous, other revenge tragedies in the character have been unambiguous. Suicide is another theme that has been used by Shakespeare to develop the plot in Hamlet. The play has been shaped using Ophelia as well as Hamlet. Hamlet deeply contemplates about the issue of suicide, and this is seen in his soliloquies. He keeps on asking himself questions about the act of murder. The writer developed the plot using Claudius, Hamlet's brother, the king who later marries Gertrude, his brother's wife. In the play, he is Hamlet major figure, who is portrayed as lustful because he took his brother's wife. Sure. He takes the throne that does not belong to him and allows his son revenge on Hamlet. Due to these characters, he stands out as man with contrasting characters from other men in the play. The ideas of Hamlet are just honest and full of revenge, but Claudius ensured that his power is maintained. In conclusion, the writer has also used other elements in correlation like the setting of the play to bring out the meaning in Hamlet. Shakespeare therefore does not present various elements of literature as single entities in the play, but he used his concept of unity to express them as single entity. Therefore, in this case, he used characters in the play to develop themes and stylistic device as well as using the themes to create the characters, hence the clear development of the play.
Okay, thank you, Bang Dimas. So the conclusion, as many as Shakespeare's plays and Hamlet, is a tragedy with a great deal of death in the conclusion. The queen is dead from poison that was meant for Hamlet. The king is dead of poison that was forced down his throat by Hamlet in revenge for the death of his father and now his mother. At the end of his quote, to be or not to be good, soliloquy, Hamlet concludes that fear of the unknown is what prevents people from committing suicide. And the suggestion is that reference itself is deadly. Hamlet caused his own downfall by his obsession with revenge, by plotting Claudius' death. Hamlet is stirring up Claudius' natural reaction to protect himself. Ultimately, revenge kills Hamlet. Okay, everyone, that is about our presentation today. Now, time to question and answer. So we can move to the portal for discussion. And thank you for your attention. See you in there. Bye-bye.